Hello everybody, Toastbomb here, bringing you more Halo 4 gameplay commentary. Now today, I'm going to be telling you guys about my techniques for learning spawn systems in any game as fast and as efficiently as possible, specifically Halo. Now first, we have to take a look at what influences spawns. Well, there's a couple things. There's a lot of things, actually, but there's pretty much three main ones that make the most difference when the game's trying to choose you to spawn somewhere. So the first one is enemy positions. Obviously, the game's not going to want to spawn you near an enemy, so that's a huge one. Another one is where you just died. Many times, you're unlikely to spawn near where you died. You're probably going to spawn kinda on the other side of the map or near the other side of the map. The last thing is teammates' positions. That's a huge one because the games are going to try to spawn you in a safe area while at the same time as near to your teammates as possible. So those are the three major factors that's going to be playing into where you're going to end up spawning. So all you have to do to learn the spawn system is pay attention to those three factors when you spawn, so you can make a game out of it. What you do is whenever you spawn, before you hit X to instant spawn, or if you're just waiting in an objective game type to spawn, quickly take note of all the enemy positions that you possibly can. Take note of that, and take note of where you died, and then also take note of where your teammates' positions are. Then, based on that information, guess where you're going to spawn. At the beginning, you might not have a very good idea, but just guess. Take a guess. And if you're wrong, then you'll know where you spawn when that general setup of things happens. Eventually, when you do this more and more, you'll be able to pinpoint exactly where you're going to spawn almost 100% of the time because you'll know from experience where you're going to end up spawning. Now, once you get good enough at this and you become very accurate, you can start reverse engineering this and using it against the enemy. When you kill somebody, take note of where your teammates are, where that person died, and where all the enemy positions that you know of are. And then you can reverse engineer that and pinpoint where the enemy's going to spawn so you can predict where they're going to be coming from. Now, like I said before, this pretty much works for any respawn based multiplayer game because those are the three major factors that developers put into the game. Where are your teammates? Where did you last die? Where are the enemies? Those are the three main things. So you can pretty much apply this to anything. But the one thing that Halo has over many other games is you can go into Forge mode and see the spawns. Now, you don't necessarily have to go in and memorize every single spawn, exactly where they are to the pixel. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be crazy like that. Although, that could be cool too. But you just kind of go in and get a general sense of about how many spawns are in certain locations. Generally, they're pretty evenly distributed, but sometimes in some areas they're very lacking. So you're going to be less likely to spawn there as opposed to other areas where there are more things and you're more likely to spawn over there. So that can kind of help you with your guesses about where you're going to spawn early on especially. So there you have it. My technique for how to learn spawns in any single game. Whenever you die, just guess where you're going to spawn. And if you're wrong, then you're wrong. And guess and check your way until you know these spawns to a T. Now you might be asking, why is this actually important? Well, I'll tell you, it's actually hugely important in gameplay. Just imagine you're playing. I mean, I'm sure someone's come up behind you and you've died and you're like, what the F, man? That sucks. Right? You don't like that. No one likes that. That sucks. Well, if you knew the spawns, you'd probably know that that guy was going to spawn there, and you wouldn't have got snuck up behind. Simple as that. Can help you in so many different ways. Also, spawn trapping people can help you in so many ways, knowing how to position yourself for where the enemies are going to be coming from. It's just a huge thing that's really important to improve your game and bring yourself to the next level. But anyways, that'll do it for this video. If you liked the video, you can leave a like or a comment, or you can subscribe because I post new Halo videos every day. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.